Hey guys, it's DJ Angelo and welcome back to Cut Class powered by BPM Supreme. It's episode 5 and today's lesson is all about this. So in the art of turntablism, there's two main ways of executing scratch techniques: straight and abstract. To be an experienced and funky scratcher, you need to understand the difference between the two, and you need to be able to incorporate both approaches into your own style of scratching. The straight approach to scratching is what I see beginners do all the time, where the scratches sound perfectly quantized to the beat, often with predictable patterns, and usually with very little variation of the tone of the sound. For example, so this is how we all learn how to scratch, including myself. It's perfectly normal and it helps to improve our timing. But on the downside, it also develops some bad habits of repetition. Now if we look at abstract scratching, this is where we learn how to break our old habits and become more of a free-form musician. And like any musician, be it a saxophone player or a lead guitarist, they would perform with lots of variation in pitch, pattern, and also swing between each of their notes. These factors combined is what makes scratching sound less predictable, more musical, and altogether more funky. So if we take a look at our very first straight pattern again, you can hear how each note is exactly the same distance apart, the same pitch, and we're also starting the pattern in the most predictable place in the bar, beat 1, and we're also ending the pattern with a release in the most predictable place in the bar, also beat 4. This is what I hear time and time again from beginners and even from DJs who've been scratching for a long time. So to make this very straight pattern sound less predictable and less boring, I could do a few different things, such as start and end the pattern in a different part of the bar, for example on half beats. Let's hear how that sounds. Okay, so all I did there was offset the pattern by half a beat, and already it's sounding more funky to me. The next thing I could do is perhaps swing the notes more. So without losing the timing of my scratching, I'm going to add more space between each note. So at the moment my chirps sound very quantized like this, but I can make them sound more like this. Let's see how that sounds. Again, sounding more funky. The next thing I could do is vary the pitch of the notes by moving the record at different speeds. I can also even change the flow completely by adding spaces between the notes. Let's have a play around. Okay, so that was a basic example of the differences between straight and abstract scratching. But like I said, great scratching is built on a combination of both of these disciplines. So to get you thinking, here's some more straight patterns followed by some more abstract variations of them. So that's my quick tip for today, guys. The point I'm trying to make is that scratching isn't just about learning technique after technique. It's about understanding how and when to use whatever techniques you have in various ways and in various syncopations in order to complement the music you're scratching over. And believe me, you can sound really great and funky and musical with only a few basic techniques if you know how to use them. So the next time you're practicing, instead of hammering out the techniques that you know how to do, take a step back, listen to the beat, figure out what patterns you think would work and sound good over that beat, and then work out which techniques you need to execute in order to create those patterns. This is what will separate you from being more of a musician as to someone who just scratches. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, peace and progress. And if you're completely new to scratching and turntablism, be sure to check out my extensive turntable tutorial collection, and for a limited time only, get a discount to the BPM Supreme record pool with every purchase. Details are in the video description.